pegging to 72 points. Trevor, that's the sort of game you really have to.
Yeah, look, it was a tough physical game. It was, reminiscent of playoff basketball. The first quarter was give and take, making plays down one end, making plays down the other end. So it was good that we knew it would be physical out there. Brisbane had a lot on the line today, so you're going to get their best effort. So I thought the guys did an outstanding job and did an outstanding job with the scout too. They were on point on a number of things that we talked about, which is pleasing leading into the playoffs.
They're shooting, obviously, three-point range, especially with down. Your defensive efforts towards restricting their scoring, what did you think you did well to restrict their scoring?
Yeah, well, I was just playing defence. Apparently we haven't got any defensive players to get nominated, so we have to rely on our team defence. So I thought we did a really good job to hold, a Brisbane team wants to score, to hold them for 3 quarters under 20 points. It's a really good job, especially when we didn't shoot the ball well ourselves. And that's a tough physical grind out, and that's what it was.
Is it a good reminder for everyone about how good a defensive team you are?
Oh, we know that. I don't really care what other people say, but we're in the inner sanctum that the guys work really hard for each other, play unselfish, have each other's back. If we make a mistake, we put the hand up and don't get burnt the same thing twice. So there's some really good things coming out of that game.
We get Damo back. What, one, must be happy with that. And what do you think of we put out there tonight?
Yeah, fantastic. Obviously he was on a minute restriction, so to play in that end of the first quarter, second quarter, the same as third and fourth quarter, I thought he was influential in the game. He read it straight out there. He's seen the counters when they were switching, hit Jesse for a couple of ones and then did a floater, and he's been doing this for a while, so it's the pleasing thing for me. He came back and was in rhythm. Sometimes you dribble off the foot coming back that you miss 6 weeks or that your timing's not like there. And Damo his defence was up and in. He was really good for us.
Expecting him to be restricted next week as well, or see how he.
Yeah, I think it's a progression. It's not free reign. I would like to have free reign, but the medical staff will soon tell me. But it's slowly and build him up, and so he's flying for the finals.
Getting some good court time from Jesse at the moment, consistently over the past couple of months.
Yeah, Jesse did really well. I thought his rebound was good. He came in there and the end of the first, I think, hit that 3 straight away up the top, and then I think Bryce got the steal and we were down the other end. And Clint's been, he probably missed the first 5 or 6, but they were all good looks, and it's great for him just to know to keep going. And then he hit one, then all of a sudden he gets on a roll and hits 3 or 4. So, and that's the teammates have confidence in him too, that we want him to shoot those shots, and he's not going to make them all, but he certainly makes people guard you out there.
Guy next to you's been pretty consistent pretty much second half of the season. Not bad in the first half, but consistent in the second half. Again tonight, and particularly when you needed him to, because you were a bit slow.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it at the start.
Just saying he's been very consistent.
Who? Oh, this guy.
Yeah, not bad.
Mate, he's been sensational, okay? And that's, even in the fourth, trying to make sure I thought it'd go down to the stretch, so I didn't get him into about the 6-minute mark. And Brisbane came back, they kept on coming back all the time. We get it to 7 points, they have a 3-point play, we got it to 7, got it back to 4-point play, and then Nick came on and hit that big 3, it kind of broke him. And then his defence has been outstanding all year. It's a credit to him how consistent he's been. He's really been a pillow that we can lean on throughout the course of the season.
You better player this year than last year, do you think?
I'd like to think so. Always trying to get better each year, and just feeling confident, trying to make the extra play and do what I can for the team. I think that was the big thing about tonight, was just the unselfishness of the group and making those extra passes, and the way we helped each other out defensively was a big key to why we won.
Had to rotate around a bit additionally. In the first half, he was Darius, he was in foul trouble, and even at the moment, you spent a fair bit of time with Miles and you were both off the court. How have you found it when you're switching into different roles?
Yeah, I like it. It's always tough when teams have to employ different scouts depending on whether you're going big or whether you're going small, and just adds a new dynamic to the group. And anytime you got guys like Bryce and T coming off screens and stuff, to have that option to roll or pop, depending on the coverage. Yeah, it's great to have them coming off and giving you that freedom to pick and choose.
Going into the finals, you want teams to be cemented as far as personnel and things like that. But how do you think you've had Miles come in, hunt out, now Mardo's back after several weeks out? How do you think the players are managing that change in personnel leading into the finals?
I think it's good. I think it comes back to just the unselfishness of the group. Damo, although he's been out for 6 weeks, has been there at training every day. He's still yapping and talking some rubbish, keeping really involved with the group, and it's just that competitiveness and that team chemistry that when he comes back on the court, it feels like he's been there the whole time anyway. So it's good to get him back tonight, and I'm sure he's going to be a key factor coming down the stretch of it.
Noticing out there tonight with the app, is a different sort of feel out there with him on the court?
It is. He's just got a way of impacting the game without having to necessarily put points on the board. So I'm glad he's on our team, and I think he's one of those guys that at the end of the day, if you need something done, he'll do it no matter what. So it's great to have him on our team.
Everyone was frustrated before the game, but no one really knew when the game was going to start.
Right, yes.
Brisbane talked about it before. How did you guys find it, and how did you manage it?
Yeah, I think there has to be some more protocols from the NBL, and it's something that we'll raise in the off-season. We're normally on the receiving end of it with a double header because in the East Coast they don't have double headers on the same night, so it's more so us. But there should be, if they play the game and put us live on NBL.com to stream it and then join it straight after. But it's certainly an upset waiting 30 minutes for the start of the game when the guys have G'd up, ready to go. It certainly wouldn't happen in AFL or other codes. So I think there's a better solution out there somewhere.
Did it have a negative impact on you guys as you're trying to get ready?
I wouldn't say negative impact. Obviously, it's a bit different trying to warm up and then finding out you've got to wait another 15, 20 minutes. But guys did a good job of managing what they needed to do in order to be ready to start the game. And, I mean, that comes back down to Damo and Jesse as captains again. When they put that 9 minutes on the clock, it was, this is what we need to do to be ready. Get ready, let's go. And I think we came out the right way because of that attitude. And that's probably a big factor because we've been struggling to start games. So us coming out the right way today was a huge, huge thing for us.
Trevor, Miles less than 18 minutes tonight. People look at that stat and say only 8. Can you just get your thoughts on how you think he's tracking?
Yeah, I thought he was great tonight. He certainly moved forward. He got in the right spots offensively. Obviously, defensively, he's 3 steals, 7 rebounds in 17 minutes. Pretty damn good. So, yeah, we'll still integrate him into what we're doing, and that was a step forward for him tonight. And he's going to have a breakout game here soon. You can just see it.
He had that big one a few weeks ago. He was a bit of a victim of that one because people expecting that every time he runs out on the court now.
Right, yeah, and it's the same with everyone expects Bryce the ball go in. So that's a process. Teams are scouting, and now we made some adjustments, got in the right spot, and I was pleased how we responded as a team.